first, I thought you were about to play Veggie Tales. I was like, Veggie Tales.
Veggie Tales.
I didn't know what you was bringing to the podcast. I was like, okay.
Oh no,
so we gonna play today.
It was a nice little bop, nice little way to open up. It's going vibe with whatever we got to talk about today.
Okay. Fab. Let's do it.
Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Are you always ready?
I stay ready.
Always ready.
Stay ready.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready?
Absolutely. That's me. All
right. But let's talk about our weeks. And, because people care about what we do, apparently. What was your week like this week? Twas the week before Christmas.
Twas the week before Christmas.
Honestly, and the thotties was thotting.
Oh.
No. What's up? What you do?
Honestly, my week was pretty boring. I kept trying to shop a couple times and it wasn't really working out for me.
Explain this. Explain. Please elaborate.
Because I always okay, so I'm not big on the gifting part of the holiday. I'm not big on that part. So I always forget that other people are. So I'll be going to the mall or to the store for regular stuff and forget that there's going to be 3,000 people in there trying to shop. This week, I was like, I need a new yoga mat. So I was like, I'm going to run to Five Below and get a yoga mat. Oh my goodness. I went in Five Below. I was like, forget it. I was like, no yoga. No yoga. This is tearing up all my zen. I got to go home. I put that basket back and kept it moving. Oh, I said, I'll get a yoga mat after the holidays. Yeah, because that's where everybody gets stocking stuffers.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it until I was in there.
Look, man, I don't know about. I mean, I'm a good gift giver, but of course, I don't give people gifts on Christmas. I might give it to you a week before, a couple weeks before, or a day before, or maybe the day after, whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna get mine the day after. Is that what you're telling me?
What you get me?
I'm just saying. You said I just said I'm not big on gifts, and you said you were a good gift giver. You just give them either early or late. And since you haven't given it to me early, I feel like maybe I'm going to get it later.
That's rewind. I did not say I was a good gift giver.
You did. You said you're pretty good at it. Isn't that what you said? I said I don't give gifts, and so I forget that other people are giving gifts. But since you're gonna give gifts, I'll accept one.
Oh, you gonna accept one?
It's better to give than to receive. So.
Okay, so what you giving me?
No, you giving. You're giving. You're the giver.
And you're receiving.
I'm helping you out by receiving the gift. If you were the giver and I didn't receive the gift, then that would make you not be a giver anymore. That would
if it's better to give than receive, why?
Right. So I'm trying to help you. Okay. I'm trying to be on the receiving end of your giving.
All right. And I'm trying to encourage you to give.
Oh. Like I said, Five Below was a little packed. So when it thinned out a little bit, I see what they got.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Probably nothing in this store gonna be fucking demolished, yo.
I'll get you a yoga mat too.
What's that one store the girls used to always go to, but really don't go to no more since Fashion Nova opened up?
Claire's?
No.
What are you talking about? For clothes?
Yeah. Forever 21.
Oh.
That shit looked like.
Forever 21 looks like that all the time. That's why I don't go.
It looked like a tornado went through there.
It looks like that all the time.
But, okay, I will say this. So I had a homeboy that used to work there. When I had went in there that one time, because I saw him through the window, he was putting up shit. I said, I know that nigga. Went in there and talked to him. I kind of looked around and it didn't look like, what's that spot that was in Northgate? Charlotte Russe. I went in there one time.
Charlotte Russe was always nice. Don't be out here. Don't be out here talking about Charlotte Russe.
It looked don't be out here talking. Friend came through there. And
that was because of where it was. Charlotte Russe is a nice establishment.
I'm not saying it's
and
not
they
a
need
nice
to come back.
But it's just chaos. It's visual chaos.
No,
and I cannot
Forever 21 is always
shop.
Chaos. Forever 21 is always chaos. And then when you do find something you like, whoever made it, they didn't make it right. One side be longer than the other sid, and then one sleeve be, I don't deal.
I thought that's how it was made.
No, they had that with the Gordon Gartrell. With the Denise. Denise, I can't do it. Won't catch me in there.
Okay, so during the holidays, you don't like to shop.
No.
You movie watch during the Christmas season?
I don't watch TV.
You don't watch Christmas movie? You don't have a favorite Christmas movie?
I do like A Christmas Story, and that's usually on. They usually play that all day on Christmas.
Yeah,
I do like that one. And then Friday After Next, that's the best Christmas movie we got out. Friday After Next, that's
top
one of
flight
my
security of the world, Craig.
That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. That's a good Christmas movie.
A boy,
exactly. That's a good Christmas movie. I like that one.
Through the snow. That movie,
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's my favorite.
I heard they call you Sweet Dick Willie. I miss Pops, man. I miss Pops, man.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. He said, I'm not pussy whipped. I whips pussy. Yo, man, it's iconic shit like that we're never gonna get again. Like there will never be a movie like that ever again.
Never.
But yeah, that is probably one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Yeah.
That and Home Alone. That and Home Alone.
Home Alone is a good one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Home Alone in a long time. I need to dust that off.
I remember when Home Alone came out, and me and my mom were at Kmart. This is how long ago it was. Me and my mom were at Kmart. They've been shut down for like 20 years.
I thought there was still some Kmart.
Fuck that. Where?
Oh, I don't know.
In Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I guess I don't know.
Maybe.
But no, we were at Kmart, and I saw like the little tape recorder that he had. It was a gray tape recorder, and it had like the little extension mic on it. Oh, I said, Mom, can I get it? Please, can I get it? I think I begged her the entire time I was in the store.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet
and
you did.
You know what? What she paid for, she paid with a check. That's how long ago it was. There wasn't no debit cards out back then. It was a check. She had the checkbook balance. I used to look at her like, you can't read this.
Yeah,
she can scratch.
Checkbook register.
I'm
People
telling
still
you.
using checks out here. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Yeah. You know what? I think if you put a check in front of these kids that are out now, they're probably what is this?
They don't know how to fill it out. They don't know how to sign the back. People come in. Oh.
But you know what? They actually taught us that in school. They taught us in elementary school. I remember they taught us how to write a letter, how to address a letter, and taught us how to write a check. Those are probably like the two main things that I've learned in school that I probably retained and use in real life. Like, that's it.
Yeah, they need to learn. Yeah, they need to know how to do some things.
Taught me about credit. I probably wouldn't have fucked my credit up in college like I did.
Well, they should teach that also. They should. I'm with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. You ready for the new year?
Absolutely. I'm ready for the new year. I'm ready for 2020. 2019 started off real rough, but you know, it started off real rough. Real rough. But let me tell you, it's ending on a high note. So I'm really excited to see what 2020 has.
You be hitting the high note, baby. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But no, yeah, 2020 should be cool. I tell you who is ready for 2020. Jacquees is ready.
We didn't leave him. I thought we left him like a couple years ago.
Jacquees is on the King of R&B tour right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a tour? Are people going?
Yeah.
Are people attending the
tour?
Yeah. Where is he touring it? Did he come here?
Everywhere. I'm pretty sure he has a Charlotte on his ticket.
Oh, I didn't go see it. What year did he start in? Can we leave him in that one?
2003.
I don't think it was that far back, but whatever. It was.
No, it was. It was because he remixed Yo by Chris Brown. I know that I should start by saying Yo. I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. He did the dance and everything. He recreated the entire video.
Can we leave both of y'all in what year was that? 03? Both of y'all.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Both of y'all.
Don't do that. I can serenade the podcast if I want to.
Oh.
But yeah, so he's taking requests for 2020 on Songs to Remix. How do you feel about this?
No thanks.
You ain't like how I feel. You ain't like that what's the joint? The LMA shit that he did that they made him take down.
No thanks.
I thought that shit was kind of hard.
No thanks.
Okay.
That's like what is it? OT Genesis that made the remix of Keisha Cole song.
I think I missed that one.
Was it OT Genesis? He remixed Love by Keisha Cole. Like, because
I gotta talk.
Because he was somewhere and he was singing it, and he was singing like his version of it, and it like went viral. Everybody was listening to it. So then he actually released it as a song, and I think it was on iTunes. But I think Keisha had it taken down, and she was like, she just wants to leave her song a classic. Leave it alone. It was like, it was something about Crips or something.
It was something about Crip. Well, he is a Crip, so
well, that's what the song was about, and people were like really singing it. Like when it came out on iTunes, like people was really downloading, playing it at parties and everything. Like it was serious.
I miss his whole phase of life, yo. I miss it. Yo, continue to talk. Why get this pulled up? This is crazy.
OT Genesis. Keisha was mad. Like Keisha was real mad. She was not here for him remixing. She was not here for the rap Jacquees. She wasn't here for it.
But you know what? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about, people doing taking somebody's song and maybe redoing it?
I don't mind people doing a cover. If you're doing a cover of a song, that's one thing. But to take somebody else's song and then release it as your own, like even though you change the words, I mean, that's stuff that we do in the car all the time. People don't know the words. You change the words, you make up your own thing. That's fine. But to completely release it, that's a lot for me. Also, I feel like lately there's been a lot of people doing there's a lot of 90s remixes out right now.
Right. Especially with the artists like Tory Lanez with the Chicks tapes. I think he does an excellent job with Chicks tapes, and especially the last one he came out with, because he actually had the artist that he sampled on the track. And I thought that was pretty dope. Right.
And I understand that. And he and he gave them their credit and their respect. Those I understand. But there are so many new artists coming out on 90s R&B beats. And it's and these kids don't know. These kids don't know the original songs. Yeah, they don't know where these came from. And everybody's like, oh, such and such came out with this new song. And I'm like, no.
It's not new.
No, actually, they did not.
Oh my God. It's articles on this shit and everything. All right.
I don't know how you missed it.
I missed all of this. What in the world?
And he was singing it real hard too. Real hard. It's a mess. It's a mess. But I mean,
the shit is called Cuz.
Yes.
Crip remix.
Yes.
All right. Cuz.
Yes. And that's it.
Never knew when you were crippin'.
That's pretty much what it sounds like.
Bro, you kidding me?
No, I'm so serious. You already know the words.
No, I gotta play it now.
You already know the words. That's really what it's about. That's really what he says. Word for word. And you hadn't even heard it. And that's what he said. So obviously.
Oh my God. Yo, I promise you, if he comes on, was he really saying
Yes. I don't know where you were. Are you on social media? Where are you?
You know what? I'm gonna look at the date when this shit pulls up. I'm gonna look at the date and see when it came out, because I need to know where I was. I need to know
what happened.
What happened in life? What I was doing in life. Was I secluded somewhere making beats, or was I acting?
It was a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yes, this is recent. We were podcasting. Had I known that you missed this was going on, I would have informed you.
You know I would have talked about this. You know good and well I would have talked about this.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know what goes on in your world. Why is your internet so slow?
It's my computer, man. It's my computer. It's not the internet. I could have pulled it up on my phone, and I'm thinking about it now. And I'm like, damn, we could have been heard this shit.
Yeah, we could. I don't understand.
And then, now we got 6 minutes of talking with no shit, pulling up. So I'm gonna pull out my iPhone 11.
Mm-hmm. Somebody got a new phone this week.
New phone.
Who this?
I got a new phone.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
I used to think that I wasn't fly enough, cause the homies told me I wasn't wild enough. But now
maybe they took the audio down.
The technical difficulties.
How to talk and aim so I could chalk him out. And it's killing me a 3rd degree. I shot my eye from a distance.
What?
You see it, cause you don't see it.
Nigga said you see it, cuz.
Ain't make believe. So cold. Never knew that I was gripping.
That's what he said.
What?
That's what he said.
Bro, what? Bro, I cannot. Bro, turn this shit off. Turn this shit off. I cannot take this shit, yo. I cannot. Bro, it's not a way in hell. What the fuck was that? This nigga said, God.
And this was a real song, and it was a real thing, and people were singing it real hard.
I can't breathe.
Somebody is extra. Somebody is real extra.
Oh, I'm not extra. It was really that funny.
I guess because I already seen it.
Oh my God.
So yes, that happened. I don't know where you were and how you missed it, but
I missed out on life. Oh, I'm definitely watching that shit when this podcast is over. I'm begging that shit go wherever I'm going today. I'm gonna turn on the lift and be blasting that shit.
A mess.
Oh shit.
A mess.
Oh man. All right, so
Get on the remixes.
yeah, just
You get on the remix.
I'm good. I'm good on the remixes. All right. So what I'm not good on though is the Smollett girl. What's her first name? Tracy Smollett?
I said Jessica.
Oh, Jessica Smollett.
Jessica Smollett. I don't know what her real name is though. Like, I mean, after what she did, she canceled anyway.
You know what? You know what? I was advocating for her until the facts came out because niggas was like, "Oh, that shit was fake." Da 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 whoop de whoop. And I'm always on the side of women in situations like that to where she really could be telling the truth and y'all not believing them. But if you she canceled.
So first of all, I was looking at it and I was like, darn, they just took her off the street with her mama. I said, they done mushed mama. Like, I was like, this is a lot for me. I was feeling some type of way as a female that might be trafficked. I was like, this is a lot for me. Like, it ain't even, we roll in pairs now. I was like, they mushed mama. Like, that was a lot. And then when they looking for her and the kidnappers drop her off at the place where the police looking for her, I was like, these kidnappers are interesting. I was like, this is a different spin on sex trafficking.
Yeah,
this is spun a whole different way for me right now. So I was like, okay,
yeah,
I'm just gonna wait.
Interesting.
I'm gonna wait. And then they came out and said that she set it up. Now I'm saying for a 16-year-old, whoever was helping her or whatever, I mean, the setup was real. The setup was real. She almost had me. She almost had you. Almost had me. She almost had me. So for a 16-year-old, she did good. She did better than Jussie.
But you know what? It took us a while to unpack Jussie's shit. It took us a while.
It did.
The internet wasted no time doing research. Like, if I need, you know what? I'm going to the internet for everything now because if I need to know something, I'm just going to put that shit up on the internet and then
they're going to find out for you.
I got a question. Y'all look this up for me because they will come back in a day.
Yes.
In half a day.
Yes.
30 minutes. Be like, nah,
yes.
it ain't what it is, player.
Yeah, with Jussie, with his story, it was like everything came out. Even in the beginning, I was like, something is fishy. Like, number one, Subway at 2 a.m., Number one, no, Subway. Who goes to Subway? Do people still go to Subway?
I still go to Subway.
No, I ain't been to Subway in years.
Yeah, I still go to Subway every now and then.
Nah, I ain't going. There was a lot of stuff about that one. So when Jussie came out, that one was already had too much going on.
What Subway is open at 2 a.m.? That was that was red flag for me. What Subway 2
a.m.
is open at 2 a.m.?
All of it was bad. Everything about it was bad. At least with her story, it was par for the course because that is what's going on right now.
Right.
That is what's going on right now. Then the fact that they didn't take Mama, or the fact that she did it in such a public setting, that's what kind of threw me off. But I was like, these people, they kind of raw, they kind of rude. So she had me. She had me for a split second.
If she would have came out and said she was a female Tupac, I'd have known something was up. I'm the female Tupac. No, let me stop, yo. But yeah, I feel sad for that girl, man. Like, I don't know, man.
Whatever she had going on that needed her to do all of that.
Yeah, it's like a cry for attention, man. Like, I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know how to feel about it. But I do know how to feel about all these leaks that's been going on this week.
Oh, man. So I unwillingly saw these leaks.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got one up on me because I haven't seen all of them.
All right. So I unwillingly saw them. So I was on Twitter.
Twitter get all the news first. Yeah,
and then like people post it, and like, so as you're scrolling, you're not expecting to see a dick on your phone as you're scrolling.
That's how women feel all the time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's my life.
Oh man, like, when you open your phone, you're not expecting. If I open my Twitter, because as soon as niggas post porn, like, I block them because I don't, I be opening my Twitter at work, so like I don't want to be like, oh, let me show you something.
So the problem is not him opening it up at work. The problem is what y'all are sharing while he opens it up at work.
Right.
Priorities.
Because I might have done something fun and be like, oh yeah, I want you to see, I don't know, me and my mom at the fucking Christmas party and shit. And like open my phone and the last app I had open was Twitter, and that shit auto scrolls to the top, and all you see is a nigga's dick like this. Like, the fuck? Like, you gotta warrant your phone first. Like, I gotta show you something. Hold on a second. All right, yeah, it's safe.
You need to kill your app.
NSW, not safe for work. That's Twitter. But anyway, yeah, I unwillingly saw the shit on my phone. Like, the first one was the ASAP.
Yeah, the ASAP video.
Yeah, the ASAP sex tape. It was kind of like some low budget porn. I was like, what the fuck is this? Block. And then like later on, somebody had commented and was like, "Oh, have y'all seen the ASAP Rocky?" Oh, that's what that was. Keep scrolling, nigga. Like, and then it was this morning. Actually, I saw the baby.
Hey, the baby, and his baby. Hey.
Yeah. So I was scrolling and I just saw big black dick. Oh, wait, scroll, nigga, scroll.
The baby and his baby maker.
That's something wild to see first day when you wake up in the morning. I'm checking Twitter for my mentions.
Listen, that's something wild to see first thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah, so I was like, and then I saw the comments that poured in after. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I see what's going on. Okay. All right. And girls was just going wild over it.
Girls been going wild over it all day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a better way to end the week than on that ASAP Rocky note.
Yeah.
They needed something
that looked
else.
like the amateur videos on Pornhub.
We needed something else after that.
Yeah. that looked like the amateur videos on Pornhub. Like the nigga that just like got the phone with like the back page chick that he was like, yo, I just want a video record, how much extra? And she only charged him like $5 extra to put it on video and keep her face out of it. Yeah, that shit.
There was a lot. There was a lot going on this week. And then Steph Curry, his news that were not his leaked this week.
Oh, I did not see
his
those.
news that were not his. He said they weren't his. Everybody said all his group has said they weren't his, but they're not online anymore. So
he got to snatch down. Somebody
they're not his,
down.
but they're not there anymore.
Yeah, it's a lot of questions, and no answers. But you know what? Do you think that's taken away from something? Like, you ever notice how when something serious is going on in the media with like politicians or like something that's going to concern us in the long run, they always drop somebody's news, or they always somebody always coming out with a sex tape.
It's always something. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because with this impeachment, like it's a whole lot of background shit going on, and it's like I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm leaving because we're not a political podcast.
We are not a political podcast.
When Clinton got impeached, it was not that long after they removed him from office. Trump has been impeached, and he's still in office, and they have not done the Senate trial or whatever trial they need to do to get the nigga the fuck out of office. Like, the fuck are y'all waiting for? The fuck are y'all waiting for? Like, and then like, I hated that people didn't pay attention in civics class and don't know that impeachment does not mean he's out of office. Like, no. He's still the president. He's still the president. He's just getting impeached. So I'm going to break it down in layman's terms for y'all, right? Imagine it's a woman. Matter of fact, I'm going to talk to you about it. I know you know what it means, but I'm going to talk to you about it.
Okay,
you're with a guy, right?
Right.
You went through his phone and found out he was cheating, right? That's the impeachment. Like, oh, nigga, I found out you was cheating, right? That's the impeachment. Now you have to convince his homeboys, his frat brothers, his day ones that he cheated. Do you think that they gonna side with you? Fuck no.
Even though they know he cheated.
That's exactly.
Even though they know he cheated.
Right. Because they was cheating with him. They was cheating with him. But all right, it's not a political podcast. I just had to put that out there and let y'all know what it is. Speaking of controversy, so I put out this Facebook post, right?
No, you stay having controversy on Facebook.
Yo, I put out this Facebook
post. I just be scrolling.
Look, I put out this Facebook post because I'm trying to compete with Tia, because Tia be posting her little shit, be getting her little 500 likes. I'm like, all right, yeah, 500 reactions. Nigga, I got something for you. I'm just posting my shit. Like I'm
coming for you, Tia.
I mean, I learned from her. Like I see what she posts, and like, it's like, okay, yeah, I got her. She the social media guru. So I got, okay, I see what she did right there. I'm gonna come with something else. I'm catching up. We neck and neck. But I had made a post to say that I asked a question. How many? Oh, if you just started dating someone, and I gave like a 2-month time period. If you just started dating someone recently within the last 2 months, should you get them a Christmas gift? Should you get them a present? What is your take?
And then you had to define what it talking mean. Okay.
Yeah. Like you're talking to somebody, like you guys. Matter of fact, it was just y'all were talking for 2 months.
we just been talking. And I said, if we've only been talking for 2 months and we're not dating, nothing has been established as to who we are. I mean, I might, maybe a card, maybe. It depends on how heavy we're talking. Like, what path have we decided that we're going to go down? Maybe a card.
Okay. And it was one of the posts I commented on, and they said something to the effect of, I don't expect, I'm not going to get him anything or whatever. I said, well, would you be mad if he didn't get you anything?
Mm-mm.
And I think her response was like, yeah, I would be mad. I was like, well,
yeah, that's backwards.
Yeah. But a lot of females are backwards when it comes to wait. Let me save myself real quick. A lot of females are backwards when it comes to things such as gift giving, because they expect it, but it's just the caliber of female that you are. So if you're that caliber of female, it's like, oh well, I expect everything, and nigga, I'm not gonna give you nothing. Those are the women that only bring pussy to the table. Like, you have nothing else to bring with you. It's just pussy, and. I'm trying to censor myself because I don't want to make this woman feel offended because she listens to the podcast. Oh. That she's going to be like, oh, this nigga talking about me. But no.
I'm interested.
But yeah, so, I mean, she's, to be honest with you, like, she seems like one of them women that just brings pussy to the table. Like, that's what it seems like. I don't know her personally, but she does listen to the podcast. So, yeah, shorty, like, no cap though. So So I got a story. So I was at one point in time, me and this young lady were talking, and I got her a gift for Christmas. Of course, I gave it to her the day before or whatever. But I got her a gift for Christmas, and we were just talking. Like, we might have been talking for like a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might let's just say we started talking like around Thanksgiving. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So we might have been talking for like a smooth month. But I'm the type of guy that if we're talking, I'm going to pay attention to the things that you like or whatever.
Right, because you do boyfriend things. We've been over that.
Yep. So I'm gonna pay attention to the things you like. You know, it was just a thoughtful gift. Like, it wasn't anything like extravagant. It wasn't anything like off the charts or anything like that. Like, all right, so she was a big fan of like neo soul. Like, neo soul was her shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. She liked neo soul.
She sounds like a great person.
And then around this time, Trey Songz had came out with his first album.
Okay.
All right. So when Trey Songz came out with his album, a lot of the times he was up at Central a lot. Like, you know, doing little promo runs and shit like that. So Trey actually went to my grandmother's church. So he's from Petersburg, and my grandmother lives in South Hill, which isn't far from each other. Like, it's a really old picture of me and him sitting on the church steps together when my grandmother used to like take me to Sunday school or whatever, but she couldn't leave me at home by myself. So, you know, we have a rapport, and I know him, and I know people that can get to him or whatever. So I got her a CD with him, with his signature on it or whatever. And I gave it to her like, yo, like, you know, Christmas gift, whatever. Something thoughtful. Like, I didn't have to, like, it wasn't like a flex or anything like that. It wasn't like out of the way. It was
a flex. It was a flex.
It was not a flex. It was like, okay, well, I know you like
Trey. Song. That's what it was.
No. It wasn't even a flex. Like,
okay.
You know, but, you know, I gave her the CD or whatever. She was like, this is too much. You doing too much. And I was just kind of like,
how do you? It was just a CD. You didn't get her Trey. That's different.
But I mean, it's not like she couldn't, because she went to school with me too. So it's not like she couldn't go up and, you know, catch him on one of the times he came through campus and get it signed. Like, you know, it was just something thoughtful. Like, okay, well, yeah, hey, now you can say you got the CD and you got it signed by Trey. Like,
because it could have been you out here signing Trey name. Out here forgery. Nah, but I mean, no, that was a good gift. That was very thoughtful. Yeah, I agree. I'm with you. That was a nice gift. So
my thing is, would you think it would be doing too much? Like, if somebody did that for you, like,
no, that's a nice gift, especially if we're talking, because when you're talking to somebody, you are trying to get, well, if you've established that you are trying to get to that next level, like, this shows, hey, I'm paying attention to you. I know these are things that you like. I feel like this would be something nice to give you. So I think that's nice. I think that's cute.
Yeah, I just think the appreciation needs to be there. Like, you know, appreciate somebody being thoughtful for you, you know, thoughtful of what you like to do. And, you know, just don't over question the gift. Like, you know, I've never over questioned a gift because I really don't get gifts like that. So if somebody gets me something, I'm very appreciative of it. I'm like,
I mean, shit. Even if you get gifts all the time, you should be appreciative. That's just respectful.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, like, you know, as a guy, like, we really don't get gifts like that. And then,
why not?
Females don't gift us as often as we gift them.
I'm a gift giver.
Okay. So where's my Christmas gift?
I said we talking about if you talk to somebody.
But am I not your friend?
Like, we are friends.
Okay. I think that warrants me. I think our friendship warrants me a Christmas gift.
My Christmas gift is I was here at 10 a.m. Hey. Next on the docket. Moving forward. Oh, why are you clicking like you bad? Why you do that slow look at me? So,
for dramatic effect.
So your DM's open? Your DM's not open?
My DMs haven't been open since episode 3. Every time you ask me,
I just have to. I mean, I'm for the people. I'm asking for a friend.
You're asking for a friend? Which friend?
For the people. I don't know. Somebody out there.
Your friend is.
Somebody out there want to know. Somebody out there want to know. So
Ain't nobody checking for me. Ain't nobody checking for my light skin ass.
I mean, but in the beginning though, your DMs were open. So did that mean that you were single?
Nobody is ever completely single.
Oh.
Nobody's ever completely single.
Oh. What does that mean?
No, everybody has something going on.
Oh.
Everybody has something going on. Someone they're entertaining. Someone in their text messages.
I'm listening to what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm listening. Don't stop and pose with me. Pose at me.
But nobody's phone is always quote unquote completely dry. Like nobody's DMs are completely dry. Like it's people in there, you might not engage or want them other than just random conversation. But it's always somebody.
Okay, when you put it that way, that it might be people that are texting you might not be texting back.
Right.
Maybe.
Like
but I still consider that completely single. I'm single. If they're not single, I'm still single.
Right. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
That's why I'm not responding.
Okay, yeah, and that's fine. And that's
okay.
fine. That's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean it's always people lingering around until you actually make some shit official. I mean, some people might fall off, some people might go harder. It just depends on the caliber of person that they are.
I agree with that in recent years. Like in the past, it was hard for me to talk to somebody, like just be talking to somebody and try to talk to other people. I couldn't do that. So I had to like focus on one person. And then one of my friends was like, nope, you single until they tell you not single. So you date. Just keep dating. Because you start getting focused on one person and you don't even know if that's what their plan is. And then when they decide that's not their plan, you done dropped all the people in the back. So now you got to keep a bench. I mean, I don't have a bench at this time, but I'm saying I learned over the years to keep a bench.
Right. I mean, I feel like that's essential because you have to know that's what you want. Like so it's like, you go to a dessert shop and all they have is like strawberry cake. Like, of course, you're going to get the strawberry cake if you want dessert.
Well, right? If you're allergic to strawberries.
Okay. All right. Are you allergic to strawberries?
No. Oh. I mean, I can eat the strawberry cake.
Okay. Yeah. So, you know what? Let's bring it back. Pink lemonade donuts, right?
Oh.
Yeah. And all this spot has is pink lemonade donuts.
But I like pink lemonade donuts. That's what I wanted in the first place.
I know.
I came there for the pink lemonade donut.
You didn't come there for the real food.
I came there for the donut.
This is a bad analogy now. You just made this a bad analogy.
Well, you started it. I like donuts.
Okay. But nonetheless.
So if I went to a dessert shop and all they had was chocolate, I don't like chocolate.
Yeah, right. All they had was chocolate. You don't care for chocolate.
Right.
You don't know that pink lemonade donuts even exist.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
So if you don't.
See, now it's getting better.
Yeah. So now if, now you don't really know what you want. It's like, damn, all we got is this chocolate cake. I guess I'll eat it. Like, you kind of settling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, it's a lemonade donut right across the street. Like, damn, I wish you would fuck with a nigga.
Hey, okay, that was a better analogy. I like it. It got better.
It got better. All right, cool. Yeah. I appreciate the assist.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh my God. But when you're in that situation and you just got to be mindful. You really got to be mindful. And one of the things is, one of the things I hate that women say is that I'm focused on.
That means I don't want you.
No. That's not all the time. That's not what that means.
Okay.
Not all the time. That's not what that means.
What?
It just depends on the woman. But it's just that I'm focused on me. So like, it's some women that will put everything on social media. How they're feeling every day, how they're conducting their day, who cussed them out, who they cussing out, what kind of shit they dealing with, whatever. Oh, I want a boyfriend so bad, whoop-de-whoop. Now, you have a guy that responds to either one of those posts or just hops in their DMs and, hey, what's wrong? You want to talk about it or whoop-de-whoop. And, They may start talking, and then she may hit him with the I'm focused on me right now. That's bullshit. Because if you was focused on you wouldn't be posting all them fucking statuses.
Right. Which further goes along with my point that she just doesn't want that guy.
Oh yeah, I mean, but that could be true. Or I've also heard.
Okay.
I've also heard from the female's perspective, it's like I want him to try harder. I want him to chase me. Like, bro, we're not chasing you after that shit. Like, if you hit us with the, oh, I'm focused on me. All right, cool. You know what is better than I'm focused on me? If girls mention God, niggas is out of there instantly. That's the ultimate deterrent for niggas.
And I think we know that, though.
Do y'all? Because y'all don't be using that line a lot. Like if you say, if a nigga's in your DMs and he was like, yo, shorty, let me take you out, whoop-de-whoop, da-da-da. If you hit him with our first date gotta be to church. You gotta come to church with me and I need to know that you're saved and you walk with the Lord and
Well, I mean, that's what she's looking for.
Yeah, right.
That's what she's looking for.
Right.
So if you don't want to do that, then you're not what she's looking for.
That's the ultimate deterrent because if a nigga actually goes, he knows the game. But either he knows the game or he's a good guy. One of the two.
He's a good guy.
One of the two.
He on his walk with the Lord also. They're going to walk together.
Mean, didn't in How to Be a Player, old boy went to church with Shorty or something? But I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there.
But that's the guy that she wants. So if you play her, then that's on you.
Right.
But that's the guy she wants. That's what she's looking for.
Right. But yeah, the Lord is a deterrent. He is your sword and your shield.
Or should not be a deterrent.
He is a deterrent. He is your sword and your shield from the bullshit. Say it ain't true.
He is.
All right.
He weeding them out here. I appreciate him. Thank you.
All right. So since we're on the topic of being interested in someone or liking someone, you ever feel like liking someone too much can be toxic?
Only if they don't like you back.
Okay, well, what if they just don't like you as much? Like, okay, so normally in relationships or in situationships or whatever, talking phases, whatever, it's always one person that's going to like the other person more. And normally it's the girl because the guy says all the right shit. You know, he's got you, you know, thinking about him, you know, pretty much most of your day, you know, he's doing what he needs to do or whatever. And, you know, women tend to get attached faster than guys do.
Because we're emotional.
Yeah, right. So women tend to get attached faster than guys do. And then when he doesn't reciprocate that same energy, it's like now it's an issue. Like, who the fuck you hanging out with if you don't want to hang out with me? And sometimes niggas just be like, yo, I just want to be at the house and chill. Like, fuck, I want to play Call of Duty. I want to play 2K, nigga. Like, the fuck? You know? And if that's not something she's into, you know, he's not going to invite her over. Yo, you won't watch me play 2K? Like, that's fucking weird.
Yes.
Like, who the fuck says that shit?
Yes.
You know? But I feel like it could be toxic in that.
It can't. I think only if it's not on the same level. Like you said, if it's not being reciprocated, if I'm really interested in this person and they're not as interested in me, then yeah, that can be toxic. That can be toxic on both of us. That can be toxic on me because I'm liking you a lot and you're not returning it. And now I'm confused as to where we are. And then it can be toxic for you because now you got this person that you're not really as into. Like you're still trying to get to know and still trying to try to build something or trying to see how you feel about it. You still trying to feel her out. And she just like attacking with all this like. So yeah, so then it is toxic, but that's because y'all aren't on the same level, y'all aren't on the same page.
Right.
So most of the time that's where those things, yeah, even in a relationship, there might be somebody that likes somebody a little bit more, but it's not to that extreme. Like it's not to that extreme where it becomes something toxic.
Right. And it's very important to be honest of what you're looking for from your partner.
Absolutely.
Like, during that talking phase, like, that's where you find out, like, if she's, like, during that talking phase, is 3 things that the guys, as fellas, we need to find out. We need to find out what makes her happy, because if you piss her off and get her mad, because it's going to happen. You're going to piss your girl off. She's going to get mad at you. It's inevitability. Like, it's going to happen. There's no way around it. It's no relationship where the girl has never gotten mad at the guy. That's bullshit. If that relationship exists, it's a relationship ordained by God. God is walking with both of y'all, holding y'all hands.
This is the relationship that y'all went to church on the first day.
Look, that shit is ordained by God, because I've never been in nor heard of a relationship where the girl hasn't gotten mad at the guy. So you have to
in what time frame?
In any time frame, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It could be day 1 or day 71 or day 771. It doesn't matter.
But I'm saying, like, you saying, okay, at some point in the relationship, y'all should fight. So when?
No, I'm not saying that y'all should fight. I said you should know what makes her happy. So
right,
if she does get
she's gonna get upset, it's inevitable.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable.
Okay.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable.
It's inevitable.
Part-timber day. Part-timber day. No, but no, it's going to happen. So knowing what makes her happy is definitely something that needs to be talked about, because you need to know how to bounce back from that shit. You need to know, either you need to be outside her house with a fucking boombox playing her favorite song, or fucking, drowning her with like flowers and shit at work, like public displays of like, oh shit, your bed going all out, bitch. You better take him back. Like, something needs to, something needs to click. The second thing is knowing what pisses them off, because you have to know when you, like, women.
That should have been the first thing. You should know what pisses them off so that you don't do it.
It's not in chronological order. I'm just giving. Look, I'm dropping jewels. However you formulate your list is how you formulate your list. But yeah, you have to know what you have to know what makes you. And that goes on both parts. You have to know what makes your significant other upset. You have to know when you have pissed them off, because some people just won't say shit. They'll be mad and just won't say shit. Like nothing at all. Should be quiet. Like, damn, I ain't talked to her all day. But damn, he ain't text me all day. He text me good morning. Maybe he busy or something. Like and they don't question it, and be like, bro, you ain't know I was fucking mad. Like, like, no, I didn't know that it upset you. Like, you didn't communicate that. I didn't know beforehand, and it didn't dawn on me that could have possibly made you mad. So knowing is half the battle.
All right.
Number 3. Why are you?
Continue. Go ahead.
Why did you kind of sit back like that? Like, your body language be getting me sometimes, because it's like I be wondering what
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking. I don't know if I necessarily agree, but I want to hear what number 3 is.
Well, what do you agree about with the first 2?
I don't know if it's necessarily you need to know what makes her happy and what makes her mad so that you don't make her mad, and then if you do make her mad, you can make her happy again. Like
it's essential.
What's number 3?
What's number 3? Know
What's
how the person communicates. You have to have an understanding of how they communicate.
Now that one I agree with.
Okay.
I'm with it.
All right. And that should probably be number 1. So that should be number 1. Number 2 should be number 2, and then number 3 should be what makes her happy. Communication, what makes her mad. You gotta know, and then you gotta know how to come back.
Right. Yes. Okay. And, I mean, I'm with you on the order. I'm still not necessarily here for all the things, but number 1, communication.
Okay. All right. But yeah, you have to know how the person communicates, because if you don't know how the person communicates, how do you expect to communicate with them effectively and get your point across?
Now that one. You got to know how they communicate, and that's important. I say that all the time. We talk about effective communication, but knowing how they communicate is very important, because y'all could be saying the same thing, but communicating it very differently. Like I tell people all the time.
It's always like that. It's always like
I tell people all the time. It's like we're saying the same thing, but if we're not using the same language to say it, then it doesn't matter because you're saying it in Spanish and I'm saying it in English. We're saying the same thing, but I don't speak Spanish and you don't speak English. So now we don't know that we're saying the same exact thing.
And it's really as simple as that, because when women communicate, you guys communicate emotionally. Like when you guys express something, I feel this way. You made me feel this way. If you do that action, it makes me feel this way. Guys think logically like, okay, well, because A plus B equals C, C is the common denominator. Like that's how we fucking think. Like, you know, and it's apples and fucking oranges.
Y'all do.
It's apples and fucking oranges. If I blow up the state capitol, you gonna be upset because I'm going to jail. But you get what I'm saying?
I don't know. That was real. That was really extreme.
That was real extreme. I
was like, wait,
I just want that nigga Trump out of there. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I am not. Drinks and Discussion does not support the things that are said by my co-hosts. I just want to throw it out there.
Fuck Donald Trump. No.
Drinks and Discussion does not support the sayings of my co-hosts.
But no, that was extreme. That was very extreme. But you get what
real
I'm saying.
Radical
like,
out here.
Yeah. So we were talking about politics earlier, man. So I'm
talking about politics.
I need to go back on Naeem's podcast so I can talk about politics intelligently and not be just all kinds of wild with the shit. You got what? You said, oh, okay. So I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna start this off with a story.
Oh.
So I went out the other night. And my homeboy was talking to this young lady, and they were, you could tell they had been doing something prior to, they were very familiar with each other. I would say that.
They knew each other.
On
a personal level.
Yeah. So, all right. So when you with your people, you gotta play wingman. Like, you ever been with your girl and like she see a guy? It would make I don't. You know what? I won't even put you in that situation because I doubt you've done this. Okay, so thanks. I was with my boy. Mm-hmm. We run into this girl, and he tells me that she's going to be out there prior to. Now I think I maybe met this girl like one time in life, but other than that, he hasn't really spoken about her, or if he's mentioned her, it's been like, yeah, like so and so just texted me, like something random. So Shorty was like, met Shorty. She was like, oh yeah, I remember. She remembered my name and everything. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Nice to meet you again, So we were at the bar and he had walked away to go to the bathroom. So like I was ordering a drink and like she was standing like right next to me and she was like, so do your boy be talking about me? I was like,
Yeah, that's why we remember the friends, because we want to know.
I was like, absolutely. I was like, well, he has mentioned you recently, which he had. Didn't lie. I just said he had mentioned you recently. And he did. He said, oh, so-and-so's going to be out here tonight. Oh, okay, cool. He did mention you, So she was like, well, what he be saying? He did mention you. Like, I'm trying not to be like, bitch, he don't talk about you. Like, I'm not trying to do that, but it's like.
You could have done it in a better way. You be
I'm going to be like, he mentioned you. He mentioned you fairly recently. Like, that's how I get him on my, oh my God, he talks to you about me. You just let them go on their tangent from there or whatever. Because she gave me the whole story. Yeah, it's been like 10 years and, so-and-so and so-and-so. And this nigga, I don't know if he really trying to commit. I was like, well, my boy like to take it slow. He do though. He do.
Friends be garbage.
No, but he do. I'm not even fronting with you. He does like to take it slow. He does like to take it slow with female. 10 years slow is a little excess, but he does like to take it slow. But anyway, I say that to say this. So later on that evening, right? I think we went. Yeah, we went and got something to eat, and then we were going back to the crib or whatever because my car was parked at his house and he drove. So we're going back to the crib or whatever, and he's talking about the girl. So I'm like, okay, yeah, he's going over there tonight. So he was like, yeah, bro, you want to see the nudes? Like, I am never advocating for my homeboy to show me nudes because it really doesn't do anything for me. Now, other niggas, like I've been in a car with like, me and two other guys, and somebody says, yo, I got nudes from so-and-so. Do y'all remember her? Yeah. Bro, y'all trying to see it? And then the other nigga's like, yeah, nigga, just show me. I'm trying to see the nudes. Like, I don't get that hype. Like,
the other guy wants to see him. He don't want to see him, but the other guy that's in the car want to see him.
But I put myself in a position of 3 people in the car.
I just wanted to reiterate that for the people that missed it.
If I'm in the room full of guys, I'm not the guy that's running to see the news.
He gonna wait till everybody clear out so he can get a full, so he can look at him by himself.
Anyway, so I'm not the guy running to see the news. So, he shows me like, okay, yeah, it's all right, it's straight, whatever. It's not my cup of tea, but hey, bro. It's not my cup of tea. Like, I
want to ask questions, but I don't want to ask questions.
Please ask questions. Like, I want to know.
Number one, like, why are we all having a powwow around the nudes? Number one, and number two,
because guys are fucking stupid.
And number two, like, you're like, that wasn't my cup of tea. Like,
wasn't my cup of tea.
What were you looking for in the nude?
Look,
what did your nude need to have?
Like, it's just the body shape. Her head was a little too big. Like, it's just like little shit like that. I just really don't care for. She's not
picky about his dude. Okay,
I'm talking. I'm picky about just the woman in general. Like, her aesthetic looks. It's like, that's not what I'd go for. So it's like when I see the nude, it's like I really didn't want to see.
But you already knew that because you already seen her with clothes on. So why, when he was like, so you want to see the nude, you be like, nah, she ain't my type.
You don't want to say that to your boy because your boy is like proud to have the nude. He was like, yo, nigga, you want to see the nude?
It's a
like,
lot for me.
It's just like, you take a look at it. All right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, oh, cool. And just, you just pass it on. Like, it's not, for me, it's not like, damn, dog, bruh, you fucking with her? Shit. It's not like, it would have to be like a celebrity. Like, it would have to be like, what's Shorty, the star tender Shorty? The Bordeaux chick. Fuck, I can't remember her name.
I don't know. I'm not sure where you're going with this.
I can't even remember her name. Her name starts with a B. I can't remember her name. But if somebody had like news of her, like, shit, nigga, I was fucking with so shit. Like, nigga, let me see. Like that, I would grab the phone for, like, shit, But if
he does want to see news, he just wants to see particular news.
Yeah, like if it's not nothing.
I'm just helping the people out.
Yeah, if it's not nothing that, like, have you ever and then
have I ever what?
No.
Never have I ever.
I'm gonna get back to that, but so I've had this conversation with a couple of female friends,
okay,
and they said that a guy would send them nudes and they would share them with their friends, but they tried to mask it up and say they would never talk about the actual nude. They were like, "Oh, girl, look at this. His feet ashy." You know what I'm saying? It'd be a fucking fucking dick pic, and his feet be in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just like, "But y'all be sharing nudes too? Like, have you ever shared a nude in that retrospect?"
No.
Okay.
No. I didn't. They're usually unsolicited anyway. So once I get them, I'm like, delete. Why did you send me that? Delete.
You don't save them? You don't save them and categorize your nudes?
No. Is that what y'all do?
I used to. So I used to get news from. I had news from. Back when.
Oh, he had all the nudes.
You know what? I had.
He's got everybody's nudes.
What the fuck phone did I have before the iPhone? Whatever phone I had before the iPhone, I had nudes since then. I actually deleted all of my nudes 2 years ago. Okay. 2 years ago, I got rid of everything. So I had this it was an app called Photo Vault. And in Photo Vault, I had 5,000 nudes in Photo Vault.
Y'all, stop it. Who is out here?
I had 5,000. And like it was bad. Like I was like, and I woke up one day, I was like, why the fuck do I still have this? And I deleted it. I just deleted the whole app. Canceled, deactivated the account for it and everything. I was just like, yeah, like what do I need this shit for?
That's a lot for me.
It was bad. I looked at the number.
It's
I said,
like
"Why
personal porn? Like, why do you just have like a porn stash?
Sometimes I would, I didn't feel like going to Pornhub, so I pull out.
This is a lot. What's next? What's next?
No, I mean,
what's next?
Hey, look.
What's next?
No, we're still on news. So,
no.
So, I'm pretty sure you've had friends send nudes, right?
Friends?
Yeah. You never had a friend say, "Girl, I sent him a nude"?
No, me and my friends don't talk like that.
What? What do y'all talk about? Pinterest?
Yes.
What do y'all talk about?
We talk about crafts. We talk about crafting.
Oh my God.
We talk about traveling.
All right. Well, look, I'm gonna say this. Okay, so let's just say this is hypothetical. Hypothetical, right? So just hypothetical. If you did send nudes, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you did send nudes, it's all hypothetical.
Okay, I'm with it. Hypothetical.
No, look, I have to keep saying it to layer it for the listeners. So, if you did send nudes, would you? And the guy asked you for a nude, and you were talking, and you were comfortable sending him a nude. Would you send him an old nude, or would you take a new one?
Hypothetically, if I were to send nudes, I would probably have to send a new one, because why would I just have nudes of myself saved in my phone
People
to
do.
send?
People do. People have them saved in their phone.
This is a lot for me. Lot for me. Y'all doing a lot out here.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna say this to the listeners too.
Okay.
It's okay to send old nudes, but don't send old nudes acting like they're new. Because on the iPhone, we can tell when the picture was taken. As soon as we save it, we can tell when the picture was taken. So just, keep it a bean. Like if you took it, a week ago, I took it a week ago. Took it 6 months ago, just say, yeah, it's from 6 months ago. Just keep it a bean. Just keep it a bean.
Okay.
So yeah, this has been an awkward conversation with you.
Yeah, okay. I'm here.
Okay, so
uh-oh. I don't know where this is going. There was too much thinking. I heard the wheels turning. I was like,
no, we're not.
I'm hopping off.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there. I had a question, but I'm
thank you. I appreciate you.
Keep it to myself.
Thank you. Continue. Next.
So when you're dealing with somebody, how supportive are you of them?
Extremely.
Okay, so I'm not even going to ask if you wanted to be a rapper. Would you support him? I'm not even going to ask that question.
If my babe want to be a rapper, yes, I got him. I'm gonna know all the words. I'm gonna have all the mixtapes. I'm gonna know all the words.
Oh, you gonna bang the CD in your car?
Yes, all the time. Every time we get in the car, I'm gonna be at the stoplight with all the windows down.
So do you feel like support, like, okay, so we're doing this podcast or whatever,
right.
And do you feel like your significant other had to support you by listening to the podcast, or can they support in another way?
They can support in another way. I mean, my significant other does listen. He doesn't listen to all of them, but he listens to a couple. But okay. And then he just supports the whole vision of the podcast. Like he's like, I know this is what you out here doing. That's great. I'm with you. Whatever you got to do.
Okay. And that's something that we kind of get away from because we're so, in our generation, we're just so focused on ourselves.
Yeah. Very selfish.
Yeah.
I agree.
We don't go out and try to understand like somebody else's grind or, what they're doing and, I support it at all. Like, and it may not be something that you're into, like to keep it a band, like, I had an ex that, was doing podcasts. I didn't support it because it was like the topics that she would talk about. It's like, it's nothing that I would readily listen to. You know what I'm saying? It was just kind of like, I don't know. I just felt the kind of way about the topics and how it was lined up. And then like, you know what? I'm lying. I did try to support because the audio aspect of it, you see how, when I went in, I did the audio shit. Like I got the audio shit right. Like that's what I do. Like, I'm used to having a studio or having music equipment around. Like I'm going to get your vocals right. So I tried to do that. And it was kind of like, why you sticking your nose in my business? It's like, damn, just appreciate the support I'm trying to give you. I may not listen, but
you're supporting in a different way, right?
I want the shit to be quality, like
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. That's a good way to support. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be, that outright. I'm gonna, do this, do that type of thing. It's that background, background push or whatever, or or say you could say, hey, maybe you could do this topic this way, or maybe you could look at it from this perspective, or knowing what kind of topic she does. If you hear something or you see something on Instagram or on social media, and you just pass it to her, you be like, hey, I saw this. This kind of reminded me of what you're doing. This might be something you might want to talk about.
Right. That's facts. But yeah, I mean, it's always there's some different types of support, and you have to appreciate the support that you get. Yeah. You can't force people to support you the way that you want to be supported. Mm-hmm. But if they are supporting you, have to appreciate what they get.
How they, yep.
What do I know?
Karma is real.
That's your segue?
Yep.
You ain't shit, man. You ain't shit,
Cameraman, what he say? What he say?
I need a new damn co-host.
You know what you gotta say. Say it like it's really from that's all it is.
Yes, karma is real. Have you ever dealt with karma before?
Probably. I mean, I'm sure I have. Nothing I can think of right offhand. It wasn't anything like traumatic. But I'm sure I have. Everybody has.
Yeah.
Who hasn't dealt with karma?
Yeah, karma be coming to kick your ass, man. So, but sometimes karma be coming and having you lit, man. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
Tell you this, man. I think karma finally got her foot off my neck 3 years ago.
You sure?
Yeah, 3 years ago, karma finally got her foot off my neck because I'm chilling now. Shit, I think I'm good. I got my own spot, my own car, enough money to support myself. I ain't gotta ask nobody for shit. I can help and provide for my family if need be. My mama called me, say she need money. Pops called me, say he need a little something. Grandma called me, say she need a little something. I can bless him with a little something.
Okay.
And I feel blessed. I feel because I 4 years ago I couldn't do that shit. I was fucking trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay my fucking bills.
Yeah.
So I think I'm good. What about yourself? Are you?
I feel like I'm good. I feel like there's some people in my life that I'm waiting for karma to get them.
Oh my God. See, you can't be vengeful. Don't be vengeful.
I'm not vengeful.
That sounds vengeful. That sounds very
I'm just
vengeful.
saying it might come get them. I'm good. I haven't done anything. I'm just saying there have been some things that have been done to me.
Oh, so you're just trying to move away from the lightning strike.
Yeah. Okay, getting out of the way. Okay. I'm like,
But you still with your binoculars looking from a distance?
Yeah, just watching.
But you might get hit.
I ain't that close.
Oh, okay.
I ain't close enough to get hit. Mm-hmm. I'm not even watching that hard though, honestly.
Okay. It's just maybe you'll scroll and be like,
Yeah, I might. Yeah.
Oh, it ain't get you yet? It will. I can see you doing that right now, like, it ain't get you yet?
No.
It will.
It's coming. Nah.
Peter, what you looking at? Nothing.
But nah, honestly, I don't wish karma on anybody. For real. Like, I'm like, I want everybody. Bad karma. I don't wish any bad karma on anybody. I want everybody to move up. I support everybody, no matter what's gone on before with me and anybody else. Like, I support everything they're trying to do.
That's respect. Yeah, I try not to wish bad on people. Now, if I'm angry, I will say, I may say some things out of character, but all in all, I just wish the best for people.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, you still have to live, you still have to eat. I don't never want people to, I guess, suffer in that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want people to suffer in any aspect, but you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Just gotta, you know,
Keep your head up.
keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. Just stay positive, you know. Stay positive because everybody goes through some kind of struggle. Everybody goes through some kind of struggle, whether it be financially, whether it be with your mental health, whether it be with your family, whatever, man. Somebody goes through some kind of struggle in their life, and then you're better for it when you come out on the other side. You know,
Absolutely.
Just trials and tribulations, man. Speaking of trials and tribulations, tell you a story real quick. So, have you ever seen that movie where like the guy has sex with the girls and then like right after that they find love and get married? It was like a white movie. Like I can't remember the name of the movie. I think Adam Sandler was in it. Like all the girls were trying to have sex with him because they knew that if they had sex with them, they would end up married.
They're married to the next person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know the theme.
Okay.
I got the theme.
Right. So it was a while where I thought that was the fucking case. Like, I shit you not. I had maybe about 4 exes in a row. After they got done dealing with me, they got married like instantly. Like, it was like you just happen to like scroll past some shit on Facebook and be like, damn, oh, you getting married. Oh, this is a wedding. Oh, that's a ring. Oh, that's your man. Like, you know, it'd be like, yo, like, damn. Is that like, yeah, I think the movie had like just came out or something like that. I was like, damn, is that me?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. There have been some times that I have passed that got up. Like they came around and I was talking to somebody that was probably toxic, somebody I shouldn't have been talking to.
Mm-mm.
And they came around and I'd be like, nah, I'm gonna keep trying to fix this toxic situationship. And then I end the toxic situationship and I'm like, oh, let me go find out what old boy doing.
Mm.
And like, yeah, that's happened a couple of times. And they be in like some serious stuff.
Yep.
Like a couple of them are married now. So it was just like,
yo, shout out to the exes that are married.
Hey.
We all exes for everybody around the world. Yo, look, y'all did it. Y'all did it. Y'all found the one.
We're so proud of you.
Y'all found the one.
Kinda. We're
Y'all
excited
found the
for
one,
you.
man. Oh,
We're
man.
excited for you. No, I'm kidding. Nah, for real.
What?
That's what's up. I was being sarcastic at first, but I'm not. I'm good. I'm happy for them.
Yeah, I'm happy for them.
Love is wonderful. Yeah. Love is wonderful.
Black love is wonderful.
Ooh.
Melanin.
All love matters. No.
Oh, so you one of them niggas.
Nah, black
now,
love is
now
important.
contracting a new podcast host. Oh, all
black
lives
love
matter,
is
nigga.
important. No, for real. Black love is important.
Yeah, man.
And I think now being close to so many couples, it's a different. It hits different.
Right.
It hits real different because I have so many friends that are married or engaged or just like in like really, really good relationships. And I'm always just like, oh my goodness, like we are really adulting out here. We're doing the thing. That's what's up. So
and it's getting kind of crazy to where it's like, you know, people is doing family shit now, and you know, nigga like me, like I don't got no kids. Like it's just like, damn. Bro, you trying to hang out? Like, nah, nigga, I gotta do family shit. Like, damn.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
that was hard for a while. That was hard for a while. Everybody had like, oh, you gonna hang out with your husband. You gonna have a real date. Okay, so not girls' date night out. Okay.
Right. And then you know, at certain points where, you know, you may have been single or whatever, it's like, you know, you see them go out to like, I don't know, somewhere with a whole bunch of people. Like, damn, nigga, you didn't invite me. Like, you know, I would have fell through. Like, oh, well, you know, it was a couples thing. Like,
right.
Fuck your couples thing, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
I wanted to come. You didn't invite me.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like, nigga, you not a couple, nigga. Like,
yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I feel you.
Your couple friends are the first ones to be like, oh, it would be so nice when you get somebody. Then we can hang out.
That's shade.
Then we can hang out. I'm like,
That's shade.
I want to hang out with y'all anyway.
Right. Oh, all in love ass niggas.
Couples. Ugh, yuck. I'll be out here kissing and stuff. It's so disgusting.
In public.
Bringing out germs. I don't want
Right.
germs.
You ever like been like on an outing with your friend that's a couple like and just felt kind of awkward?
Yeah, I've been on outings with my friend with them and their significant other or with them by themselves. And like they'd be like, oh, my boo texts me. Oh, my man called me. Shut up. We out together. Turn your phone off. Turn it off. Turn it off. It's us.
Oh man. Yeah, it's like they're removed from the situation. Like, don't be with that nigga then.
Right. Right. Y'all got all this to say. You gonna see him when you get home.
Right. Like, I go home to nothing.
Right. Go home, be by myself. Go home, go to sleep.
Well, you're a fur mom, so you have the little
I have my little ride.
pup.
I have him. But sometimes he be ready to go to sleep too. He go to sleep earlier than me. He be looking at me like I'm going to bed. He go get in his bed and I'm like, it's just my dry phone. See, when your phone dry too, it make you do crazy things.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Make you do crazy things when your phone dry. You be texting the people that you don't really want to talk to in the first place. Start texting people. Like, let me see what he's doing.
Just nosy.
Just nosy. Let me see what he's doing. And then you start something you ain't even mean to start. You start a whole series of good morning texts that you didn't even want. You was just bored one time.
That's how the good morning text start?
You just bored one time. Now you got to say good morning every day.
I don't even have no follow up with that. I don't even have no follow up with that. Vita, are you doing anything after the podcast today? Are you gonna go on any adventures, get any food, do anything?
Yes, I'm gonna go on a little adventure. I'm gonna go eat. I like to eat, so I'm gonna go get some food because somebody started me off with no breakfast this morning. So
no breakfast, but I've been drinking. Now I'm definitely gonna go get me some breakfast after this because this fucking brown is.
No, this is lunch.
Yeah, it's lunch. It's what?
It's lunch time.
Yes, it's lunch time.
Yeah, I was like, I would hope he got a pack of nabs over there or something.
Fucking nabs.
I was hungry.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get ready to close out. We're
gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, you all clear? All hearts and minds clear?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm good.
How you feel about today? You feel good about today?
I do.
You gonna go outside and tackle today?
Yes. I'm excited about tackling today. I'm excited that it's Christmas week. Excited that there's gonna be some days I don't have to go to work, some days I get off early. It's gonna be wonderful.
Wait. How long y'all closed for?
It's Christmas Day.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah, we get off a little bit early on Christmas Eve though, so I'm ready for that. And then I'm gonna do movie night. We're gonna do a girls' night on Tuesday.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. What y'all gonna watch?
Cats, apparently. Okay. That's what's on the agenda, but I don't know.
Okay. Y'all might need to see a turn up movie though. But okay.
Yeah, I want to see something turn up too. Maybe I'll go see Jumanji, the new one.
That might be cool. All
right.
Well, hey, I'm not doing anything extravagant. Well, I'm traveling, but I mean, it's nothing super extravagant. I was gonna go to LA, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But I will be in DC. So if y'all looking for me, that's where I'm gonna be at.
Hey. Ain't your boy gonna be in DC this week?
Clint.
Yeah.
He might be.
I think he is. You might want to check it out.
I thought it was this week he was in DC and next week he's so. You know what? I'll check it out. I'll find out.
Check it out. See.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out. I'll shoot him a DM and find out if he's gonna be in DC. So we always leave with my bullshit.
Always. We start with it, end with it.
Start with it, end with it.
Going on during the podcast.
Yeah, always. Look, fellas, she doesn't feel like she's known you forever. She's just homeless. She may have forgiven you, but I swear to God, her group chat didn't. The waitress is not kind of feeling you. She's only looking for a good tip. She doesn't have nice eyes. It's just I can't even say it. It's just a Snapchat filter.
He can't say it because he knows it's ridiculousness.
It's not ridiculous. It's true. It's true. Her eyes was trash. It's just a Snapchat filter. Anyways, I don't have nothing else to say. Make sure you follow the podcast, D&D Pod, on Instagram, Drinks and Discussion Podcast on Facebook, as well as YouTube. Man, look, y'all come by our YouTube. I know y'all listen to the podcast on the audio, man. Just come view the video every now and then, man.
Look at us.
Yeah, I'm cute.
I'm cute. I said we cute, and you gonna say I'm.
Because I knew what your comeback was.
I added you into mine.
No,
I said,
but you quickly changed. It said I'm cute. I knew where you were going with. I was
just saying I'm extremely cute. I said we are cute. I am cuter.
And you are also full of shit. Make sure you follow me, KvngBak, on all social media platforms. My Twitter is always crazy. My Instagram is actually getting popping again. So I'm taking pictures of myself.
Went down a little bit.
It did.
He had two pictures come out last week. I said, "Ooh,
yeah, I got.
He's trying to get them back."
Yeah, I got to get back active, man.
Yeah,
like
you weren't doing nothing.
Yeah, they stopped following me. You jinxed me. But it's all good. But yeah, make sure you follow me, man. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the podcast.
Like, share, follow, all of that.
Are you gonna give them your?
You can follow me on Instagram. My Twitter isn't really saying anything right now. My Instagram name is Miss Vee _D&D. I've been changing everything so much. I don't even know who I am. I think I'm Miss V Miss V _DND.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Yeah. I mean, I always put it on the video. Like you've been saying, like in Fragile Phoenix for like the last 4 shits, and then it'd be like Miss V D&D that pop up right here. Niggas be like, the fuck? Where do we follow her? No, but yeah, it's Miss V _DND for her.
Thank you. See, he knows where I am.
Yeah, man.
Find me.
Shout out to cameraman for always coming through, always being prompting.
Follow me at JLilTV.
Yep, JLilTV, man. But yeah, cameraman's always been prompting, coming through and making the shit happen for us, man. I don't have anything to say, man. This one's gonna come out after New Year's, right?
I don't know where we are.
Yeah, this will come out after New Year's. So
welcome to 2020. Woo!
Yeah, it's 2020, man. Stick to them New Year's resolutions. If you a little thick and try to get a little slim thick, commit to that diet, commit to that exercise. Get shows for Hot Girl Summer 2020.
Hey.
You have any other closing words?
Oh. I'm excited. Hot Girl Summer 2020.
Okay. Well, we're out of here.
Peace.
Bye.